All right, let's get right into this 2012 AFC Championship game. Patriots, Ravens. Let's keep it moving. We don't care about any of that. Yeah, look at how happy he looks. Can you tell that who's going to be the winner just by that? Look at Ray Lewis crying, pretend crying. Now, why are you pretend crying? Is it because you know you're going to be in the Super Bowl? Can we get a... Yeah. And first play of the game. Look at the crash inside on the left defensive end over here. Keep an eye on this guy, the left end. Keep an eye on him just crash inside. Like, yeah. What are you doing, my guy? And then Brady launches it. And he completely drops it. Oh, hell no! Like, how do you drop that? Because his arms are too short, and there's no magnet, and they're supposed to lose. The trifecta. Oh, they got him on a fourth down. They got him to jump, I think. Now they're going to try it again, probably. So I guess they did get it to work. First play. They run it. Nope. Because it's a play action. And then the dude catches it wide open. Yep. That's a PLCT. Yep. Let's look at how the coverage was, though. The DB slips on the freaking 16-yard line. Yep. The 16-yard line got him. So that was just a forced completion on time. Yep. Next play. DN crashes inside and causes a pile. Yep. This time it works out. Yep. Next play. Oop. The right tackle false starts, but they're not going to call it, I bet. Yep. Fires it behind the receiver and not on time. Yep. Terrible throw. Yep. What were you thinking? Yep. Look at that. This is not a good throw at all. Yep. All right, so now look at this. Aqib Talib is hurt now. So that's how they justify this. So 2 years in a row, Aqib Talib gets hurt in the playoffs, guys. Yeah. Like, this should be an indication to you guys. Like, this stuff is reoccurring. They did this next year they do this, or the next year that the Patriots are in the playoffs, they make sure he gets hurt for the whole game. So now he's going to be hurt, the guy that just made a play. They show him make a play so they can show that he's detrimental to them. Now he's gone. Now they're going to show that's the reason why the pass game worked. This is how they make the story happen. Yeah. It's ridiculous, and it's going to be a loss for the Patriots. All right, let's see what happens here. DN crashes inside on the left. Yeah. Wide open middle. Let's see whose assignment this was. Why did they gape the middle open? Oh, I see what happened. So they call a Mike blitz, the middle linebacker right here, started here, blitzed in right there. So the middle linebacker vacated the zone. If they didn't call a blitz here, he would have been sitting right here waiting for this. So that's why that gets completed. That's all that is. Yeah. The middle linebacker didn't even really blitz. It was almost like the coach told him, just run up to the line to leave the middle open. Because that wasn't an aggressive type of blitz at all. Yeah. He literally ran up to, like, the D linemen's butts and stood there. Yeah. The DNs all crashed inside. This is a PLCT. I told you, though, Aqib Talib gets hurt. Now all the passes go through. Yeah. Nothing anyone can do. Nope. Is that going in? Nope. Is it going in? Yeah. Yeah. Let's see why, though. Let's see how this goes in. Because the D fucking end crashes inside. Let's watch this D end right here just crash inside instead of playing outside contained like he's supposed to. Let's watch him. Oh, let me just play the inside gap even though I'm not supposed to do that and leave all my players out here in a bind. So if this guy plays the outside like he's supposed to, that will free up all these guys because then this guy can't block Hightower, and Hightower can be the first guy to hit him, and then it becomes a chain reaction. But if your D end crashes inside and gets washed, that allows the tight end to latch onto your outside linebacker, and then you can't make plays because then once your outside backer is attached, that's going to force the safety to do what he just did, is go inside and dive and hope to make a play, because if he goes outside, he's going to have to be a foot race. It's going to be a foot race because he's going to have to go around the blocker and the outside backer that's being held up. So it becomes a pain in the butt if the DN doesn't do his job. And I can't stress this enough. Look at him. He crashes inside, gets put on his face, and then safety dives in. Now Hightower gets off the block, can't make the play. That's all that is. It's a D end, like what it always is. Always the D end. Now Chung gets hurt. They just go down by the dozen, right? Screen pass. All the D linemen come upfield to allow Wes Welker to go upfield. Or downfield, I should say. Next play. Fires it on an out pattern really quickly. Look at 24 bug out. Like, what is 24 doing? Somebody messed up. Two guys basically in the same zone. One of those two guys messed up. Based on 24's reaction, I think 21 was supposed to take there and 24 was supposed to take the other guy. Let's look at this one more time. Because there's two guys right here. So 2 on 2. One guy takes one and one takes the other. So somebody definitely messed up. But 24 is right there. Just go over there. Just go and take him. Either way, 24 was the first one to break on it. He should have made a play on it and just went there late. Gronkowski is hurt. Let's watch the DNs. They do a twist on the left. Right DN crashes inside late and gets him. Let's watch the Ravens rush. Oh, you got cut block on the left. They're going to really let Brady run, aren't they? Nope. Brady said, "Ref, let me brace you for the fall. Let me use you as a brace." All right, now they do a handoff right in the middle. Cloud of dust. Can't see a dang thing. 4th and 1. False start. They're not going to call it, though. That's a loss for the Ravens. You can't give up this first down right here. We know how they got it. Let's get to the next play. DN crashes inside on the left, and then the right end almost gets there. Brady fires it right over the linebacker. That's Aaron Hernandez, the murderer himself. The NFL knew he was a murderer. They were just like, yeah, we can't let this murderer be a Super Bowl champion. This will stain our league. They couldn't allow that, bro. The NFL knew. They had to make sure he got arrested. They covered it up for a long time because they knew all his dirt. They knew he shot someone in Florida before he got drafted. They knew all that. Why did they even show that play if they weren't even going to run anything? All right, so now we fire it to the left. PLC. Oh, that should have been a PLCT, but nope. He dropped it. How do you drop that? Wes Welker is just dropping everything. Look at this. That's the second big drop he's had. And they end up releasing him either this year or the following year. because he just starts dropping passes. Or the magnets just start not working for him. How does this guy catch it? Man, why is Brandon Spikes on him? They're in man coverage. This shows you that Bill Belichick isn't really trying to stop them. Bill Belichick knows that Brandon Spikes can't play man coverage. He's a blitzer. All he's good for is blitzing down A-gaps. He can't cover anybody. So the fact that he played that coverage just tells me that the Pats are trying to lose this game. It's apparent. They're not trying to win. You don't put spikes in coverage. That's not what you do as a coach if you're trying to actually accomplish defense. Because it's going to be offense for the offense. That's just a screenplay right there. Guys just coming upfield and not reading screen. Crashing sides again. And then that might be a penalty based on the hit. Let's see what they do. There's a big time hit. Oh, he didn't hit his head though. It was a nice clean hit. Hit him in the chest. And he jerked his own head back. So he probably tried to accentuate the hit to get a call. Guys do it all the time. That's a PLCT. Look at this guy slipping. Look at him. He slips on the goal line. Like slipping on the goal line, huh? How? Like, how do you slip on the goal line? Next play. DNs are kind of neutrally rushing. Look at how much cushion 37 gives. Like, why is 37 that far off of the receiver? He's literally 5 yards away from this guy. If you move him down this way, he's literally 5 yards away. Like, why? You're in cover 3 and you're giving all that cushion. He's the only one in your zone and you're not approaching him. You're not staying close. The ball's already thrown. He's catching it now and you're still not even breaking. Well, now he's breaking. He's now breaking on the ball, and the ball is there. But the NFL is real, right? Yeah. That's what everyone says, but I don't believe it. Nope. Let's look at the D end on this play. Crashes inside instead of keeping the outside contained. Look at him, still on the ground. And that's what happens when your DN picks a side and just dives instead of just doing his job. That's all that happens there. Brady saw Ninkovich, or whatever his name is, just do his own thing and not play his gap assignment. Because quarterbacks know what DNs are supposed to do. Throws it up. That's on McCourty, too. And McCourty doesn't jump up for it. That's Anquan Bolden. Anquan Bolden had his heyday. Yeah. He was a good player. Yeah. Like, he did his thing. Like, he is a player that can go up and just out-muscle you for the ball. Yeah. He definitely had his time in the league. Yeah. Is this a forced fumble or a dropped one? Yeah, he just drops this. But he got hit in the head. This was a scary play. Look at 31 comes up. Look at how he hits him. Head to head. And then the dude lost consciousness, I'm pretty sure. Or it was either like he lost consciousness or it was staged. Either way, this was a scary play. I wouldn't wish this on anyone. Like, this is very scary. Like, we gotta be careful here with these kind of plays. And then a guy goes limp and drops the ball. Unfortunately, he dropped the ball. I think the Patriots may have gotten it back. That would have been a chance for the Ravens to really get the ball back. Look at them head to head. It's not a penalty, though, when you're a running back. Stephen Ridley. He literally was knocked out. Yeah, they're sending him in the back, bro. If that happened today, yeah, you're under protocol. There's no way they're letting you play. Look at these DBs leaving all this coverage, all this space. Like, the ball's being caught and this guy is now breaking. Like, what are you doing? And then dives and misses the tackle, but the receiver just falls down. It's part of the script. Next play. Now they just, what did the right DN do? Let's watch this DN. And then he crashes inside and allows the guy to push him away inside, right? Does that even seem reasonable to anybody, like, at all? Does that seem like anything that anyone would do? Or does that seem like it was staged to happen that way? Because, like, that was just so stupid. Like, come on now. No defensive end does that. Like anyone in the stands would know that, though. That they just made a play happen. That would never happen. Now this is just so dumb. And then look at this guy, never turns around for the ball, just throws it. Everyone's yelling, ball, ball, ball. He's just like, man, I was told to do this. But what are the safeties doing? Why would you have the safeties run up in the box? Like, why wouldn't there be a safety over there to help? Because it was meant to happen like this. They were always going to let Anquan Bolden go off and get his touchdowns and do his thing. Because it's all about the Ravens this year. PLCT. Yep. Next play, fires it to the flat. And he drops it. Yep. Like, what are you doing? That's the worst thing you could have done. Yep. Like, wow. On time, too. Yep. Let's watch the DN on this play. Look at him, look at him, look at him. He's doing the same thing that other DN did on the Patriots the last time the Ravens were on offense. Crashing inside to allow the quarterback to get to the outside to buy time for them. Yep. It's such a fake NFL league, man. Yep. It's not real football at all. Yep. 28-13. Oh, look at how the DN takes the correct angle this time, but dives at nothing. Throws it in the dirt. 4th and 11. Brady gets it back. New England should be scripted to score here. Like, they should be able to. Yeah, of course. So look at how huge of a gap they leave here on this coverage. So they decide to play, it looks like cover 2 here, because the corner is still there. But then, like, oh, it's cover 3 because there's a safety. That's Ed Reed. So what the hell is going on? How could he just get that open like that? Like, how? Somebody messed up. Somebody blew the coverage. Because, like, I honestly don't know what coverage that is. I don't know what coverage that was, actually. Because it's a discombobulation. It was almost a coverage made up to let Brady just get a completion. I've never seen anything like that in my life. I thought it was cover 2, then I thought it was cover 3, and then I'm like, wow, I don't know. Because based on how everyone's lined up, only God can tell you what they actually were in. And then now look at this. Brady throws it at his hand. Pops up for 3 years. Of course. He doesn't even look mad. He's just like, whatever. I knew I wasn't going to win this year, and I'm not going to win next year. This sucks. I got to put on a show. Let's take a look at it. Let's examine him on the bench. Let's see, does he really look that mad that he just threw the ball away and threw his bid to the Super Bowl away? Or does he look like he's a good actor? I'm going to go with the latter. This game is basically over. He gets this first down. Guys just don't want to tackle. Guys refusing to tackle. Like, just refusing to tackle. Look at Brady's face. Look at Belichick. Does he look upset? Or does he look like, yeah, we were supposed to lose this. We're going to lose next year, too. I know my car's Why be mad about it? I can't change it. And look at Brady. Like, he looks more disappointed than anything. Like, he knows he can't win this year or next year. It's almost like he knows, like, yeah, this is just my time to just chill. Like, he doesn't look mad or anything about it. He just knows, like, he looks disappointed. That's all it is. Look at Flacco. Look at those guys. They already look like they won a championship. They know, I'm telling you, these guys already know what it is. They already know. They're celebrating because they're almost there. They're almost at the pinnacle. Yep. Like, literally, look at them. Now they have to compose themselves. Yeah, man, this NFL stuff is fake, man. It's just like another story. Just with footballs, helmets, and a lot of shiny lights and bright lights. But we'll probably do the NFC sometime soon. And the season is right around the corner, boys. Can't wait to break this year down and show you how fake this stuff is. But until next time, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.